Yes. Hello everybody, we come back. Hello what?
Hello, William. Welcome back in Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt for the second session in the last 32 knockout stage of the World Championship.
Yeah. We will commentate CHOI and Ludo KOOLS, who won the Holland Masters.
Very surprising, and maybe some of you will say, why didn't Dick Jaspers win there? Well, he was eliminated by a very good Dutch player named Raymond Burgman, a former World Cup winner. It was a new format, they played sets to 10, so anything can happen.
Yeah.
And then Ludo KOOLS, very surprising, beat Raymond Burgman in the final to win the Dutch title, and that's the reason he's here.
Yeah, yeah.
But he did well.
Yeah.
He's a little below 1 average normally in league play, and he played well over 1 average here in Sharm el Sheikh. Excellent lag from both players.
Yeah.
CHOI a little bit better, so he will start the match. And you told me earlier, William, about CHOI. He used to be a pool player before he was
when he was
before
young.
he was a 3-cushion player.
After 4 years old, and he started 3-cushion.
With a lot of success, because he did well, Mr. CHOI, with his peculiar style, his very individual style of stroking, standing and stroking. You will notice his right arm is different from most players. He can make every point, and he can play with lots of precision.
Good start. Still, door is open.
That's a nice expression. Played with draw and lots of English. No problem for him. And while CHOI is studying his 4th point, we take a quick look around the room. And we see Ruben Legaspi playing Michael Nilsson.
Will be very top.
We see Marco Zanetti playing Rui Manuel Costa.
Yes.
And we see Ronnie Lindemann playing Nikos Polychronopoulos. So 4 very interesting encounters in this round. Tough matches. You don't have it easy anymore. Ludo KOOLS gets his first chance at the table.
I never seen him in the World Cup and any tournament.
No, this Sharm el Sheikh was his first World Cup, I think. And this is, of course, his first World Championship.
He also league player.
Yes,
right?
he's a league player. He plays in the Netherlands.
How many teams in the Netherlands?
We have like a pyramid. We have like a first division with 12 teams of 4. And then below there's a league with 2 flights with 12 teams of 4. And 1 level deeper, you got 4 flights with 12 teams of 4. That's how it's built up. So we have first league, second league, third league.
Very strong structure.
Yes, a very good structure. And then you can get promoted if you are the champion in the lower division. You go up one level.
Only champion.
I think only the champions, the two champions of the second division go to the first division. And the 4 champions of the third division go to the second division. That's about how it works. That shot ends in the kiss, but we have a small lead for Wan Young Choi, 4 points to nothing, and Ludo KOOLS is at the table with a good chance. He's not so young, he's in his 50s, so a late bloomer.
50?
In his 50s, I'm not sure if he's 53 or 54, something like that. He's known in the Netherlands as a slow player, but of course we have a clock here.
Yeah.
In league play we don't have a clock. He cannot be slow here, he has to play the 30-second rhythm like everybody.
Yes, yes. There's a big difference.
And he's a guy who likes to practice.
Actually, sometimes players must shooting without plan, just by feeling.
Yes. That looks good.
Not bad. Very good. Yeah. Oh, 1 average means good player. I think if somebody can make 1 average, can make any time 2, 3 average in 1 match.
I would agree with 2 average. But there are many 1 average players who have never reached 3 average, not even in a single match.
Yeah.
That's a lot to ask, 40 and 13. That's not so easy.
Yeah.
Excellent shot by Choi.
No English, with speed. Especially,
is it long enough?
Yeah. Oh. You must be careful of this. Could be short. Very sensitive of this table.
KOOLS could try double the rail off the white. It looks like he has a different plan. He's going right English. He wanted to go over the red there.
Yeah.
And then reverse English, pick up the short rail. And a chance to Choi.
Yeah. We try a wrong
That
shot.
looks very long. Don't think he's hit a good shot there. Should have been closer with that one. Now, Mr. Coles, you'll have to figure out these bank shots within 30 seconds, or you're going to use a lot of timeouts.
Yeah. I think Choi, Wan Choi, can win, I expect.
Well, he's clearly the player with the higher average on a year basis. So he's the big favorite in this match.
His world ranking also around 34.
Good speed here.
Yeah.
With more speed, he could have missed in the corner. Not like this. So good thinking.
He's finding 2 cushion bank shot with English. He need a little English with speed. Yes. And position.
Perfect.
His average is normally, I think, general average around 1.5, sometimes more.
Oh, flirting with the kiss there. And that was not good. He should have gone short, no kiss, or really long, no kiss. And this was in between, full in the kiss. So if his average on a yearly basis is about 1.5 and Ludo Coles is just below 1, that would make Choi a monster favorite in this match.
Yeah.
But our Mr. Coles has a bit of a reputation when it comes to beating stronger opponents. That's what he likes to do.
Anyway, he is a current Netherlands champion.
Yes, he
That's
is.
very important.
Yes, but it was in a strange format. It was sets to 10. Anything can happen in sets to 10.
Yeah, set 10 is
it's a really strange format.
oh. Kiss.
Still, that was a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Apologizing for the mini kiss. And now he needs to find the corner behind the white. Looks good.
Also, his first match, he made more than 1.5, right?
Yes.
Yes, in this World Championship.
He didn't have much of a chance against Joklu, but he did beat Arnim Karhofer, who's a very good player from Austria. All-rounder, can do anything. And that's a bad shot by Mr. Coles. So in the end, KOOLS qualified from the group with Joklu, Kahofer out. And CHOI can build something up from this.
Yeah.
Finds a nice hit on the red. Not quite. So often when you play a 3-rail like that, hitting the third ball thin is better than hitting it full for position.
He's trying one cushion bank shot. Wow.
Great.
What nice.
Well done.
He found the easy way. But actually not easy. Actually, the first ball little far from long lane. Normally we trying nearby cushion. Oh,
Just good enough.
yeah.
I thought he didn't hit enough ball, but he did. What is this going to be? Umbrella shot into the yellow?
Yeah. I think he's trying like that. Two cushion and yellow ball. Not bad. Wow. Bravo.
Not bad. That's perfect.
Very good. Wow.
He could not hit that any better. Yellow ball very close to the rail. Lots of English. And Mr. CHOI goes to the chair very sportingly.
Yes.
He saw the thin contact before the rail.
Yeah.
And like a gentleman,
Yes.
he corrects the referee. Up and down for KOOLS.
Minus English. Wow.
Close, but no cigar. And here comes a good chance for CHOI.
So we need to use a lot of English and with little more techniques, and then he can avoid the kiss. Very softly. The English must. One more time. We don't try tiki shot. He's trying something hard. No.
Try to draw his cue ball into the long rail from distance. That didn't work at all.
Thinking, what happened?
Quick look around the room. Legaspi 10-2 up against Nilsson. Zanetti 18-7 up against Costa.
In 3 innings.
And Lindemann 13-3 up against Polychronopoulos. So Zanetti doing 6 average right now.
How many three-cushion player in Holland?
Oh, a couple of hundred, maybe just under 1,000.
Under the federation, I mean.
Yes.
Couple of 100?
No, maybe not a couple of hundred. A couple of hundred sounds like 200, 300, but I'm thinking organized players just under 1,000. If I'm not accurate, people will correct me. That's a nice.
How about age of average?
Yeah, the average age of the players.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going up, unfortunately. The average age should come down if you have young players, but it's coming up in Western Europe. The existing players are getting older and not enough young players are joining. It's a problem in all the Western European countries. Not enough English on that one for Mr. KOOLS. The funny thing is, if you slow up the cue ball in a shot like that, you will reach.
Yeah.
And if your cue ball is too speedy, you will not reach.
It means it's up to thickness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just 2 rails. No point. And KOOLS has options now. He can go round the table. No, he's playing the yellow. I'm totally confused here.
Yeah.
He would have had options if he played the white, but he's not.
It looks like who can break first this ice, and then what can you do after ice breaking?
Have
Swimming?
a drink. Have a drink.
Drinking.
Have ice.
Yeah.
That's good by CHOI. Don't know if he has an easy second, but he made a good point.
Less English. Yeah. I think it's important. After last 32, 16 quarterfinal, semi-final and final, this broadcasting table will use for good players, and we can see which player can
adapt the best.
adapt it.
Yes.
Adapt it.
Adapt and adjust to the table.
Adjust to the table. Yeah, that's most important. We are using this table for 2 weeks. That's
Yes.
why
Yes.
it's different with before event.
These
Normally,
tables, for those who are new to this tournament, these tables were also used in the World Cup.
Yeah.
We played last week.
Normally we use only for 1 week.
Too much curve by KOOLS in that shot. Couldn't avoid the kiss. Is there a fluke?
Yeah, it's possible.
No fluke. And no fluke means a good chance for KOOLS because he has a
Yeah.
natural now. Now sometimes these shots have a kiss if you go the left side of the white.
Yes, right. Yes, right.
But sometimes there's a kiss.
The white four, after round the table, we can meet. You're right.
That was the
Almost.
kiss we were talking about.
Almost.
It was not in
Yeah.
this shot, but it was close.
Yeah, that's why player must to choose my ball first or yellow ball first. Object ball first.
That's an interesting choice. Many players would have played off the right side of the red now. He's going thin, and is he thin enough? I don't think so. That was ambitious.
What?
I'm not sure if that was the right decision, Ludo.
I agree with you.
You had a shot off the right side of the red. "13 points to 9, 12 innings. Not a good start for KOOLS. Not a very good start for CHOI.
Tried cross the table, short, long, short, 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 like that.
Yes. That was almost unmissable. And he didn't get a really good result because now he'll have to hit the ball over the white. He's hampered. If you can stroke these, they're easy. Not like this.
Oh, he made it.
Pretty good 4-rail.
Oh.
Well done.
There is a big name, Ludo in Belgium.
I know him well.
Yeah. It's same name?
Yes, that's the same first name.
Yeah, same first
Ludo
name.
dealers, Ludo
Mm.
calls.
Mm.
Exactly the same. Ludo dealers, of course, was world champion 3 cushion also.
Yeah.
One of the best Belgians ever, certainly in 1 cushion.
Mm.
He was absolutely world class.
Yeah.
He played the bulk line disciplines very well. He was like a born pentathlon player.
Mm.
You know the 5 disciplines they call the pentathlon?
Fantathlon?
Pentathlon. They played championships in the old days where you played the free game, 47-1, 71-2, 1 cushion and 3 cushion.
Ooh.
And yes,
five match.
5 short matches.
Mm. In one day.
Well, they played like championships where 8 players played round robin in 5 disciplines.
Oh.
So that took a while.
Yeah. So
And Ludo Dillis was one of the masters of the pentathlon.
Wow.
He could do anything. He could make 500 points free game, and he could play 3 cushion very strong.
Yeah. I also tried Pokraine and 1 cushion, but not easy.
Did you like it?
I like it.
It's difficult.
Yeah, very difficult, especially Pokraine. 1 cushion is is connected.
Yes.
With 3 cushion.
Yes.
So we can understand well, but Pokraine is not free game. Player must control first object ball for go and out and come back.
This looks like a very nice
Very
shot
good.
by CHOI. Well done. The drop in that Dick Jaspers is so good at. But he played a beauty here. Perfect line.
Mm.
We saw a couple of those from Alessio D'Agata in the last round. He's also very skilled at that line.
Yeah.
Probably learned from Marco Zanetti.
Yeah. He made a 3-point 30 in A point by that position.
Yes.
Wanyong Choi, still good position.
4 points, 17-11 lead now.
He used the timeout. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you must be careful of this position.
Is he gonna draw back or is he gonna go? Yes, he's drawing.
Yeah, very good.
That
Nice
looks,
spinning
that
shot.
looked good. Good speed, good stroke.
And position. Little English.
6.
And another. This is natural high run way. By inside angle shot, player can make any position.
He's not interested in the twice around of the yellow. He's going round the table. Right side of red. Looks like a good decision. How's your luck? Now he's going to have to do some work. It's over with the easy shots.
Oh, Masse?
I think the Masse is the right choice.
Yeah.
No.
Masse
No.
and
He's gonna draw with reverse, draw reverse English.
no. No.
This is the shot I was talking about. Had no natural angle into the short rail, so he had to use a little draw to straighten up the cue ball. Very difficult. Another up and down for KOOLS. This one he makes.
Oh. He made a good shot. Actually, first try also was not bad. Even he couldn't make a point.
Yes.
It was same shot.
Now what about this?
Yeah, twice around.
Difficult.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, so difficult.
But he made it.
Well
looks
done.
like he make it.
KOOLS.
Wow.
Great shot.
He's a champion of Netherlands now. We must watch. Even not many player in Netherlands, but I saw many good player. We know already the Jaspers, Raymond Bergman, and Zhang Van Erp, Wei van Beers. But Jurisen, I didn't know him before.
And he's playing fantastically well yet, Jeffrey Jurisen.
Yeah.
Also here in Sharm el Sheikh, he showed some great recussion.
Yes, 2.6, 2.59, and he couldn't qualify.
It's unbelievable, but it's true.
Really unbelievable. He also made a good result in Baguio. He went to quarterfinal.
Played Hangjik Kim and was leading 32 to nothing, I think.
Yeah. Around 32-0.
Yes, he's currently, I think, the number 2 in the Netherlands, Jeffrey Jurisen.
Sure, he must be.
And KOOLS is trying to make a bit of a comeback against CHOI. 9 points behind, now only 4 points behind. But here's a problem.
Yeah, can try very precisely. Ooh.
Try very precisely or try to make a fluke.
Yeah. He had a plan.
He tried both.
Yeah. He had a plan. After 3 cushion.
It looks like a semi-trick shot. Semi-Seigener trick shot.
Yeah.
Now CHOI can go short, long, long, short.
Yes.
Or maybe even short, long, long, short, long, red. And he does that perfectly. And here's the reward, the famous tumbler shot of the yellow is coming next.
Or he can play red ball first. But for more possibility for point, and he can choose tumbler shot. with maximum English and very good. Oh,
Found a very small gap. That's
Wow.
unlucky. Look how small the gap is. You'll see in the replay. That's unlucky.
oh, I couldn't. What difference? The gap.
No tumbler shot available to Ludo KOOLS. It would always kiss. So he's going to have to find something else.
A little more thickness and use English.
He tried to go short, long to the red. Extremely difficult.
And how much prize money for Europe League? I would know.
Europe League?
Yeah.
Which
No prize?
league? You mean the Dutch league?
Yes. Club League.
Oh, there's no prize money.
No prize money.
Maybe small.
Mm.
But the teams, you know, the players in the teams, they get paid to play.
Yeah.
So they play more for like a salary per match than they play for prize money. Prize money doesn't
I
amount to
think
much.
it's not so small, as I know. The prize money, the salary for per match.
Yeah, that depends on the player.
Yeah.
Some players play for like a cup of coffee and travel expenses, and some really good players, they get decent amounts of money per match.
Yeah. They just playing the club owner, how they can make money.
Yeah, the club owner will usually have sponsorship. It's not so much the billiard room paying the player.
Yeah.
It's usually the sponsor who lends the name to the team that will pay the player.
Team name.
Yes.
That's important.
It's break time at Zanetti match, 27-11.
Yeah. After break, he's still making 5.
Lindemann has a 20-14 lead over Polygonopoulos, and Legaspi has a 26-13 lead over Michael Nielsen. And we are back with CHOI and KOOLS, 21-17 in 16.
Tiki, little throw shot. Nice.
Very good.
CHOI. It's time to run away. No. Too thick.
He used so much ball there that the red ball kissed into the yellow. Hasn't left much for KOOLS. This needs to be so precise.
Yeah.
Into the white, exactly right.
Must be thin.
I think he wanted the white and then the long rail and then the red. That was the plan.
Yeah, was possible.
So it's a 5-point lead for Wan Yong Choi, who's the big favorite in this match. 1.5 average playing 1 average. But nothing is easy. Certainly not when the balls are like that. Everything is difficult. Zanetti is storming away from Rui Costa, adding 10 points, leading 37-11 in 10 innings. So fantastic play by the Italian so far, 3.7 average. Almost impossible for KOOLS that point.
Twice round from yellow ball.
Could be.
Yeah, looks like natural way. He made it.
Only just. Very difficult position now.
Yeah, very thin, and he had to try only one way harmonica. Yeah.
I think he can go red ball, long, long, long.
Long shot also possible.
Yeah, it's very small. That's what he tried.
So what?
He tried your way. Long, short, just before the yellow. Desperately difficult.
So we must be careful when we try safety. And if we make a point, also sometimes our position is going
horrible.
to trouble.
Yes.
Zero.
Oh,
That's
very good.
opening up very nicely for Choi.
Yes.
Not only did he make a good point, he made it in such a way that the next one is easy.
White ball contact to yellow red ball was perfect for position.
There is a shot off the left side of the red, but he doesn't like it. He's going to go and play off the yellow.
Short way.
And that is long.
So, 2, break.
But it does have some defensive value. Ludo KOOLS hasn't seen a makeable shot in 3, 4, 5 innings. It's frozen out now. And this one too is tough. We are going to have a short break in this match. We'll be right back.
Okay. Hello everyone. Hello
And
Bert.
we are back. My name is Bert van Manen and I'm with William O. We are looking at the match between Choi and Ludo KOOLS. Choi, of course, from South Korea, Ludo KOOLS from the Netherlands.
Whoa, almost close.
And it's the second session of the last 32 in the World Championships.
Yeah.
Very strong play by Marco Zanetti in this round. Ruben Legaspi doing well. Ronnie Lindemann with a small lead over Nikos Polychronopoulos, and Won Young Choi with a 25-17 point lead over Ludo KOOLS.
Not bad, but his ball is going to corner.
I think he can still make this. Doesn't like the shot on the right side of the yellow because it's kissy. It will often be long. So he's going off the red. That was the right shot.
Yep.
Well played.
Yeah, looks like inside short way also comfortable, but long way is more comfortable, I think. There are two way.
Yes. And picking the right one, that's part of the quality of the three cushion player who understands the game.
Player choosing always natural thickness. It means around half full and 1/3.
If you have one of those shots,
Yeah.
play it.
Looks good. Won Young Choi, very be careful for controlling, and he's playing good. Not so bad. He's trying to small hole. No, too much. Every time too much.
CHOI 4.
He does increase his lead.
Yep.
(29 points to 17), so it's danger time for Ludo KOOLS. If you want to stay in this match, you have to make a few points, put some pressure on the Korean. No easy ticky, no easy bank shot. Taking some time, KOOLS.
You need to play long way.
Needs to hit this so right, so exact. I don't think so.
Yeah, there is kiss also.
COOLS 0.
That always looked short.
Set time.
Now, are you going to play double the rail,
Yep.
William?
That's why Choi asking something for cleaning the ball. No?
There is some reason he is in his chair. I don't know what it is.
There is this internet connection problem.
There's a problem with the scoreboard.
Yeah. Sometimes internet connection problem everywhere can happen in the world.
But here in Egypt, it's like a traffic light. It goes green, red, green, red. It's
Can
in
you
and
imagine?
out.
Oh, one thing I want to ask to you. If we cannot use internet, what will happen?
If we cannot use internet,
Yeah.
oh, we go back in time like 25 years.
Yes.
Everybody would be in panic.
Yeah, sure. Every factory also can stop.
Nothing will work if the internet no longer works. Now, I was going to ask you about this shot, this double the rail.
Yes.
How do you combine how much ball to hit and how much English to play?
Maximum more techniques.
One.
Because of the line looks like exactly corner, but if we try more ball, the English little increasing. Yeah, that's why they try to hit more inside, not exactly corner.
A great performance by Marco Zanetti, who beats Rui Costa 14 points to 50 in 14 innings. Super, 3.571 average for the Italian, who was struggling with tendonitis, tennis elbow for many weeks, months even. But if you can play 50 and 14, it's safe to say that you can become world champion. He's one of the candidates. If you have to name 5 names, he would be one of the 5, certainly. Very nice bank shot by CHOI. So Marco Zanetti with a top performance in this round of 32. He's into the last 16. And the face of Rui Costa says, what can I do about that? The guy's just too good.
No.
CHOI. 3.
A bit too much ball maybe for that one?
Too much ball?
Yes.
I think he tried not directly.
Yeah.
4 or 5%.
Yeah. I think that could be a very good shot.
Yeah. Ludo cool.
It's no luck.
0.
Yeah.
He did everything right there. Really good try, but misses it short.
Table being short.
It is.
Yeah. Especially this time. Beggar also the table was short. But player must adjust.
Yes. You can wait until the table adjusts to you, but you can wait a long time then. You can wait forever. It's not going to happen. You'll have to adjust to the table.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh. What a nice.
Timeout.
Got out of the kiss. Found the line, and here's the reward. He can make this one as well. So CHOI is running away from KOOLS, 15 points the difference, 16 points the difference now. The Dutchman is in trouble.
CHOI is sailing without any typhoon, but Semi and Heo, they met some typhoon and something invisible rock under the water, and
double the rail, well played. And I think Mr. CHOI, in his heart, he feels he's going to win this.
Yeah.
He knows he's the dominant player at the table.
No.
That's
no,
not
no,
a good
no,
shot.
CHOI.
But KOOLS will have to hit back hard to get back into this
Yeah.
match.
We call in Korea the secret of corner.
The secret of corner.
Never know.
Yeah, if you hit a ball deep into the corner,
Yeah.
it can come out in strange ways. That is very true.
Yeah.
Do you know these situations where you think your 3 rail and your 5 rail are just a perfect double chance, and then you find yourself in the middle, just too long for the 3 rail and just not long enough for the 5 rail, and it jumps out of the corner and you miss. And you thought, I had a perfect double chance there. How can I miss? But this is this is what corners do. Good shot by KOOLS. Look where he's left the red. That's the horrible place for the red.
No. Oh.
KOOLS. 1.
Just 1 point, but perfect defense. A true headache shot for CHOI. What would you play?
Looks like very difficult. He can play yellow ball first also. Wow.
I have no
He's
idea what he's
trying
going to play. He's
to
going
double the
right
rail.
side. Yeah. That was ambitious.
One more.
One.
One more.
One more. And a beautiful smile on the face of Wan Young Choi, who just made a creative fluke.
Yeah, he just hit and wait. Okay, come on.
And here
Hit
we go.
me.
A kiss.
And one more.
And another kiss. Fantastic.
Yes. Do you know Ludo KOOLS? He got a paper beside of the table. You heard about that?
2.
He got a paper.
Yes. He wrote something. Mr. Jaspers told me on the paper there are 5 conditions he has to keep during the match. Don't look too much opponent. And don't too much defensive play.
2.
And 3 more, but I couldn't remember.
But he wrote those down.
Yeah,
on a
he
piece
wrote
of
on the
paper.
paper, and
Very good.
during the match he remind again.
Look at it and say, this is what I should not do.
Yeah, I think it's good. Something we have to keep, and we need to write, and need to memory. Need to remember.
Almost impossible shot for KOOLS from under the short rail. He was frozen to the rail. Nothing he could do. Horrible.
Wow.
Cue ball jumping could end up anywhere. Now, does CHOI have some sort of clever rail first shot here?
Yeah.
He could try that. Rail first into the yellow. And then go up the table.
Oh,
Oh,
was nice.
good try, but
0.
he got kissed out. In fact, he could try that with both sides English. He could also have played it with right hand English.
Yeah.
Same line. He played it with left hand English.
Yeah.
I don't know which is better. We'll have
But
to try that at home.
he used the left side English and then kiss.
Yes.
So he had to use less English right side or no, no.
Four, zero.
Very sensitive of English. They have to expect the cushion reaction is more than before.
And I think for Ludo KOOLS, the lights are going out slowly. He feels this is the end of his 2 weeks in Egypt.
Yeah.
I don't think he can beat Wan Yong Choi from this scoreline from 37-18. Make an enormous comeback. Of course he should try if he gets a chance. But it's unlikely. This gentleman is too good. He's not gonna stop scoring altogether.
Very good. Wan Yong Choi.
Nicely out of the kiss. Well played.
He's a very steady player. Steady.
He is.
Is it right? Steady?
Steady is the perfect word, William.
Yeah. Dohu.
CHOI. 2.
Left side of the red. I'm thinking 4 rails rather than 3. Four rails looks better.
Legazpi, he already went 49.
Big win by Legazpi coming up against Nilsson because the scoreline is 49-18 in 22. So no way for Nilsson to get back in that one.
Yeah.
There is still some light at the end of the tunnel for Nikos Polygonopoulos because he's trailing by only 9 points, 36-27.
Yeah.
We're not sure how that is going to end, but we do know almost certainly Legazpi will win. Zanetti has won, and we're waiting for Wan Yong Choi to make the remaining 11 points. Big lead over Ludo KOOLS. 39 points to 18.
21 point difference, right?
Ludo KOOLS having to learn how to play 30 seconds. Needs a timeout here.
One.
Good.
What is timeout?
And as strange as it sounds, William, but you have to realize once you've taken a timeout, you're no longer in a hurry. It makes no sense to cross the 30 seconds and then 3 seconds later make the shot. Because you have 30 seconds again.
Yeah.
You should take your time when you've passed the 30-second mark.
You're right.
Four. One.
Single point for KOOLS. Chance for Choi. Not the easiest one, but I think he's good enough to play this up and down, short, long, short. No, he saw it differently, and I have to say he saw it better than I did, because this was the better shot if it was available. No kiss. Good decision.
Looks like a little complicated. Actually, he can try long and short way.
Which is the better one?
His hitting point, trying to long way.
Now he's the one taking a timeout. I think it's tricky to go off
Also,
the left side of the red.
Can choose a short way, the thin hit. But it's also difficult.
Kissy.
Cross shot. Yeah.
Whereas the yellow.
He can avoid kiss.
That was the problem. This was not the right decision.
One. Serve timeout.
A run of 11 for Nilsson, who smiles because he made a fluke.
Yep.
So the 49 to 18, he gives it a little better face.
Gold. 0.
40-29 sounds much nicer. Short angle for CHOI.
Yes.
Makes it, gets a nice result. This is not a position he played for, this is something that just happened. Just played for the point.
No.
Way
Wants to
short.
go to corner.
1.
Being short, he must choose short way.
KOOLS again in trouble, time-wise.
2021 Netherlands champion Ludo KOOLS. He beat Raymond Bergman in final.
Yes, he did.
Raymond Bergman beat Dick Jaspers in semi-final. And he beat semi-final who? Zhang or Barry Van Beers? Yorisen?
I don't remember. I do remember that he had to beat Barry van Beers in the group stage.
And I wonder...
Maybe even twice. I think he beat Barry twice.
Why Yorisen
0.
couldn't qualify for quarterfinal or semi-final like that? Maybe Dick beat him?
I'm gonna look it up and tell you tomorrow how that went. Ruben Legaspi beats Michael Nilsson 50 points to 31 in 24 innings.
1.
Paulie Chronopoulos also in trouble. Ronnie Rinderman also having a good chance for next round.
tumbler shot for KOOLS, thin off the white, left hand English, just gets the kiss,
Gold 1.
and he leaves a nice one for his Korean opponent. The lights are going out for Ludo KOOLS. This will be the end of his tournament. He's done well. He can be proud of his Dutch title.
Yeah, that's why he joined this World Championship.
Yes, that's why he's here.
Yeah.
And he survived the group. He made the last 32. Oh, big mistake by CHOI.
CHOI 0.
World ranking number 17, automatically they can join, and every confederation can send a number of players. How many cards for Europe? I don't know where.
Or the CEB, the European Confederation, is the largest one.
Yes, yes.
So they get also the most spots for the World Championship. The Asian is the second largest.
No, yeah, no. Actually, we have just five cards.
Yeah, five.
Yeah. 5 for us, and
You have South Korea, Vietnam, Japan,
yeah,
and which other countries?
yeah.
Gold 1.
Maybe Cambodia is a new member. I heard they had a federation not so long ago. They
No.
started a federation.
No more exist.
And of course the African Confederation is the smallest one.
African and Middle East together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think there are 3 to 5
CHOI 0.
card from there. Also organizer 2.
2 wild cards for the
And
organizer. Egyptian players here.
Yeah, South America, Pan American.
The Pan American Federation has a few more countries.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think around 5 also.
Yeah.
Same.
But not more members than the Asian Confederation. No kiss there. That works out nicely.
1.
Are we waiting for a KOOLS comeback, or are we waiting for CHOI to finish the job?
Right.
Could be a little bit of both. Couple of good shots. Ludo KOOLS not fortunate in the result, the way they end up. You can see the grimace on his face. Why am I hampered by that red ball? If I could stroke this, it would be an easy shot. But he can't.
No, impossible.
Gold
Impossible.
2.
You almost give up?
A little shrug of the shoulders and a gesture to his wife. Too difficult, he says.
Balls are flying. Oh.
CHOI 0.
Couple of mistakes
Yes,
by the
yes.
Korean.
But he don't worry about lose, I think.
Well, the lead is enormous. He's 41-23 ahead, so that's a nice point.
Nice kick.
One.
Very well played. We are close to the elimination of Nikos Polychronopoulos, who played very well in the group stage, almost 1.9. But he is about to be eliminated by Ronnie Lindemann. There it is. Lindemann goes to the chair, expecting an equalizing inning, but there isn't one. So there's the smile and the handshake.
One.
Yeah. Ronnie Lindemann, first time last 16 for World Championship.
Timeout for Choi.
Yeah.
Needed to think about this one.
Nice shot, Choi.
One. For
Yeah.
timeout.
Actually, he was a pro player. He's very good at thickness. Many times he tried thin hit and succeed.
Two.
Ooh. Dangerous.
Very dangerous. Just out of the kiss. But it worked out for him.
Twice round.
That's what he's playing.
Yeah.
Table is short, so
Yeah. No problem.
no.
Oh,
Two.
not short. We misunderstand.
It's short, but it's not that short. What can Ludo KOOLS do with this? Under the rail always makes it a little extra difficult. And no kiss.
Nice.
One.
Nice shot.
I was gonna say just
Yeah.
into the kiss, but he was just out of it, thankfully. My word, that was close. Look at this, how close this is.
Could be traffic accident. Yeah, very good.
Two.
Had it twice, the white ball. He already hit it on the way in. Look, here it is, very thin. And again. Do you have timeouts left, Ludo?
Last time out.
That'll be the last one.
How we can play? short, long, with a little throw shot.
Yes, that's what he's
Yeah.
playing.
His ball must go first. Yeah. Oh, very nice.
3. First time out.
No luck with the position.
Still makeable. Not so bad. Thin and short way. No, too long.
It's way too long.
Goal. 3.
We need 7 more from CHOI. We need 23 from KOOLS.
Yes. It means almost finish for CHOI. Other CHOI already
Eliminated.
Hangjik game.
There's Hangjik, who is going to play Dick Jaspers
Wow.
later today.
No.
Show. 0.
And when we say the other CHOI, of course, we are referring to Sungwon, the 2014 world champion.
Yeah. 2012 World Cup winner and 2016, 17, 18.
Winner in Viersen.
No. Yeah, 17, 18 Pearson. Winner, champion. Korea
1.
was a champion of 2 years.
I think one time he played with Jae Gwan Kim
Yeah, and one time with Dong Kong-gang.
with Dong Kong-gang.
Oh,
Looks good.
nice thickness.
Looks
Nice
good.
thickness.
2.
Yes, he avoid the kiss. Yeah, by pool ball. That was very important.
A little tension in the neck for Wan Young Choi. While KOOLS makes this tumbler.
3.
Wan Young Choi want to come back his room for dinner, but not easy now. Still, Ludo KOOLS want to fighting.
We had a 21-point gap.
Yeah.
We now have a 13-point gap.
Yeah. Oh, just 13.
So maybe something is happening after
Yeah,
all.
it's possible. Yeah, he make it. Oh,
4.
It would be interesting if Ludo KOOLS could run 7 or 8 points and put some pressure on the Korean. We might have an exciting finish to this match.
no, just 12 point.
These are always difficult. These, if he plays the tiki, which he's
Tiki,
gonna do.
less English, everything hit. Wow,
Nope.
almost close.
4.
He played well. Wow. Without English. Wow.
Still very disappointed. He's fighting. His spirit is still alive.
Mr. Jaspers in front of us. He's watching that match and he want to play as soon as possible. Looks like. Oh,
Two.
you must be
One.
careful. Now table is short. But people need to understand the technician, they are set up different setup with a club table. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Because of if technician set up more stretch of a cloth, then will be very long, and then it's impossible to play for player.
Yes. It will be too long.
But normally, club, billiard club, need to change after 6 months or 8 months, sometimes 1 year. They have to use long time. Right, this expensive clothes.
Yes.
But for the tournament, we need just 1 week, and they have to set up not too long. That's why.
Two.
It
One.
looks like a small mistake, but at this time, no good.
Watch the time, Ludo calls.
Yeah, no timeout for
No.
Zero.
Ludo.
And no good income for that bank shot. Where did he want to hit the second ball? I don't know. Five points remaining for Wan Yong Choi.
Yeah.
Cannot miss at this speed. No way to go around. And he hits it from behind, which is perfect.
And very good position again. Any side, it could be good position.
Two, playing for three.
Two. Four. Trois.
He want to outside angle shot with speed. No? Oh, inside.
Three. Deux.
He did just enough. Not on this one.
Nice enough.
Two. Three.
Very good. Ludo.
One.
He gave it his all,
Mhm.
as deep in the corner as he dared to
Yeah.
play it. Very good. Needed that.
Sometimes the players must aim for more possibility. Yeah. Like just before, he just put his ball to the corner and then no problem.
He's gonna draw this.
Yeah. Whoa.
Too much.
One.
Too much hard work.
Yeah. He's giving work to CHOI.
Well, that's normal. He's the opponent.
Yeah.
You're not there to make your opponent's life easy.
Wow.
Oh, that is a fantastic shot.
What a nice. What
What?
nice.
Much.
What a nice twice round. He used little reverse English and make a right way.
That's the kind of shot that wins you matches.
Yes.
And he deserves it, because this one should make.
Yes. Oh.
Wow.
One.
I'm amazed. So deep in the left corner and still not enough length. This table is really short now.
Yeah. After especially 25 inning.
Look how deep in the corner he is. Ooh.
But
maybe
he
if
made the
maybe-
curve.
Maybe an inch left,
Yeah.
but he's still short. So the match still not over. Ludo KOOLS needs a miracle. 2 miracles. 18 miracles he needs.
Mm.
That's not gonna happen.
0.
What is this? Twice around short? Or maybe up and down left
Yeah.
side of the red. He doesn't
just-
like the twice around.
Just trying up and down. Cross shot. Direct. Oh.
He's in between his
Again.
chances. That's not fortunate. Played a good shot. Found the gap.
Looks like almost finish.
Things are not happening anymore for
Finish.
Ludo KOOLS.
Yeah.
He's burnt up the candle, and you think that was probably his last shot in
Yeah.
Egypt. Wan
Yes,
Young
CHOI.
Choi
Yeah.
wins his match with Ludo KOOLS 50 points to 32 in 40 innings.
He advanced to the
Last
pre-qual-
16.
Yeah, last 16. Who will play with the Wan Young Choi?
We will see.
Yeah. Okay.
A quick look at the schedule, and we will be back with more 3 cushion from Sharm el Sheikh in the third part of the round of 32.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I say that correctly? Yes.
The Jaspers against Hengji Kim.
Hengji Kim.
Yep.
Very
Brilliant.
interesting. See you in a little while.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.